Oh, folks, how y'all doing this evening? Oh man, this YouTube man is just not behaving itself again. Uh, are y'all seen anything over there on your side? Let's see. I see Linda Montemayor. Okay, there's some more people popping in there. It's not been very seamless this evening, but you guys see me okay? Y'all see me okay? Oh man, you hear me? It's not doing very good on my tablet, which is normal. Um, hey, folks, how y'all doing this evening? Let's see. Yeah, Linda Montemayor. Uh, Jeremy, how you doing tonight, sir? Zach, hello, Zach. Let's see, who else we got? Mandy, you usually at dinner somewhere. I'm so happy to see you, Mandy. Uh, Cruising the high seas. Yay, good to see you. Controversial. Well, Scott, I see you're here. DFAM, welcome aboard. Man, this thing's not, my tablet is useless tonight. Oh, well. Man, I tell you what, a lot of cool news stuff happening lately. Lisa Cruise Adventures. Oh, folks, I got to tell you, I hit 500 subscribers this evening. Somebody slipped in at the last moment before the show started, and I have 500 subscribers now. Oh. Yeah, you need to fix that. I am so excited. I'm jazzed, man. I've been watching that number for a while. I went on Foodie's show this morning. She does that show every morning at 10 o'clock here in the Houston area at 10. And we got to talking, ham-hawing around back. She gets a good crowd on there. And she tells everybody to make sure to subscribe to everybody. Well, next thing I know, start getting some subscribers. So I really, really thank Vicky a whole lot. My subscriber count went up, and then this afternoon it was I like about 498, 2 to go. And I tell you what, oh, thank you. On for the next 500. I tell you what, man, I love you guys, man. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome people, man. And I've always said that, and I really, really respect you, and I really look forward to the cruise with you, man. I know a bunch of you are going to be on that Seascape in November, and I'm really looking forward to that. Oh man, man, that's a lot. I mean, I'm not going to go over everything. I mean, there's some more stuff come up. I was going to talk about some stuff that happened in the middle of the week since we last been on, and I may just skip over some of that. Some interesting stuff come up in the last couple of days. Some more stuff come up today. Hey, Will G, Big Bob, Bill Bob. Kimberly, I'd love to see you here this evening. Thank you for showing up. Did I miss anybody else? I hope not, because I like to call out everybody who shows up. Oh man, folks, let's see. I want to check something right quick. I see y'all over here, but I tell you what, man, YouTube just does not be nice to me. Anyway, StreamYard taking care of it. We're on StreamYard. MSC Seascape. I know some of you people going to have your family and all who's going on that with me. They're going to debut when they come to Galveston some new family activities, Lego stuff. And if you watch Lolita Loca, you know Tony, or he is a huge Lego fan. Well, the Seascape's going to have a Lego themed parade, a Lego parade, a Lego family game show. Also, there's going to be featured a time building challenges and boxes of whatever that is, a mystery game show with prizes. And that sounds interesting. They're all going to debut in it whenever it gets here to Galveston on the Seascape. I guess MSC is trying to go all out, trying to make a big splash in Galveston. I mean, I don't mind that. Oh, Disney. What are they doing over at Disney? They're pulling everything out of Australia. Now, of course, that venture is going to be doing the Singapore route. They're going to be doing all up and down the Singapore area, the coast and all. Now, they're pulling Wonder out. Wonder's been over in Australia, and they said they're going to send it back to the United States. Well, I know something behind the scenes over in the port that the port has signed an agreement with Disney that they will bring in a bigger, newer ship to Galveston. They'll send that Magic somewhere else, but they said they're going to be bringing in a bigger, newer ship to Galveston. I think Wonder kind of fits the bill to me. So that might be a possibility. Kind of keep an eye. I want to keep an eye on that. I know you guys will too, and see what's going to transpire. Wonder is, I guess, going to have his last sailing out in Australia, February 2nd of 2026. Then it's going to do like a little, I guess they don't have the same restrictions we have here. It's going to do a 3-day no stop anywhere, just a 3-day sailing and come back in. Then they're going to leave Australia on a 14-night sailing to Hawaii. And it was eventually going to wind up somewhere U.S. Now, I know a lot of the West Coasters are really screaming for it to come there, but I have a gut feel that this thing's going to be eventually in Galveston. I know we still have Magic on the calendar. I took another look at it today. But would they do a shake and bake on that? Pull Magic out and put Wonder in place of it, or will they put on Wonder, or maybe doing an Alaska run for a little bit, then after the Alaska season over, sent to Galveston? I don't know. I see all kinds of different moves that could be made here, and that's real interesting. Hopefully, I might be able to pick up more information Wednesday, day after tomorrow. The port is having a big open house where they're going to roll out the new master plan, and you guys saw a video I did on that, and the postings I did on Facebook. That I don't wear socks, so I can easily say knock my socks off. That's going to be I'm going to be real interested to see what all that transpired. So the comment stopped for some reason. There we go. I got him back again. JT Ventures, man. How you doing this evening? Good to see you. Let's see. Wow, this thing hung up for me. No, I didn't miss anybody else. Okay. Just want to make sure, man. the I'm going to do a big report on that. I'll probably do a video. I know Wednesday night I do that show with Sherman and Uncle Dave, and I will definitely talk about it there. I may be just a tad late to that because I'm going to be screaming up the Gulf Freeway from Galveston trying to make to the house in time. I may have to do some of it on my phone. I sure hope I don't do that. Anyway, that's going to be interesting, and everything I've seen on that so far looks really. Galveston's going to go all out, man. Galveston's definitely going to go all out. I don't wonder why. Oh well. Let me do this. There we go. Chris, you see me, Chris? Or is that, are you hung up over there in YouTube land with everybody else? Good night, Zach. Teach them kids things tomorrow, man. I guess you're going back to school. Get school started back for you. You have a good evening, sir. The accident on Icon, you know, I guess everybody's seen that about that guy falling out that clear tube. He didn't actually fall out. He probably, scraped by it and got a few lacerations and all. The medical staff on Icon took care of him, patched him up and all. But that's kind of scary, man. That piece popped out of there. Definitely a manufacturing flaw somehow. I don't think it's so much a design flaw. It has to be a manufacturing flaw on that. Probably used the wrong grade of plastic on that. That's horrible. So, anyway, that I wonder if Star has the same kind of tube and all that. They're gonna have to replace it. Probably, if I was them, I'll go ahead and replace it on Star too while they're at it. Let's see here. Lisa, you have a good evening. I appreciate you showing up. Catch me on the replay. Be sure to catch me on the replay. Mexico had announced they had 1,639 cruise ship arrivals in January through June. That's an 8% increase from 2024. That's a lot of ships, man. 1,639. Of course, the top destination is Cozumel. 685 ship arrivals. 685 ship arrivals. And they said that's a 2.4 million passengers arrived. That's pretty cool, man. And the second, believe it or not, is Mahahual with 302 ship arrivals. I know there's a few of you out there talking about, Costa maybe. I never had that problem with trying to dock there. Some of you people may have had that situation occur. Anyway, Mahahual said they had 1.2 million passengers come through there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. A couple of destinations I really like. Let's see here. There we go. Well, there we go. Disney Destiny. She's floating on the water now. They shoved her out of the dry dock, and she's floating, and they're going to continue the work on her. Meyer Werft Shipyard. I know I probably screwed that all up, but anyway, her maiden sailing, that's coming up, man. November 20th. That's only like a little over 90 days away. 100 days away. And she's going home port in Everglades. So I tell you what, Disney's is pumping them out. They're pumping out those ships. I think they have a couple more behind the Destiny. Well, that will wind up giving Galveston more opportunity to get a bigger ship here. And I think Galveston definitely deserves a bigger ship. Um, oh, you know what? Those guys got on the wrong one. Let's see. Sorry to hear that. I guess everybody's seen at the Star of the Seas arriving. Let's see here. Arriving in Port Canaveral, August 16th. She will be doing the naming ceremony. Miss Diana Ross. Yep. Miss Supreme herself is going to be there. Let's see. Yep. I tell you what, I can still hear her singing back when I was a kid, or a teenager anyway. That's pretty much going to be. Come on, stop that. There we go. Icon was there doing his regular passenger, itinerary, and Star decided to slip in there, do a photo op, and that turned out to be a pretty cool picture, I thought. While we're in Coco Cay, what in the Royal Caribbean going on here? I mean, usually it's a carnival thing, but come on. Well, see, Jewel and Utopia both were in Coco Cay that day when they had that big fight in the pool. They're both doing those shorter sailings, and I think those shorter sailings, it was just I know it's just asking for trouble. I think I hate to see an Oasis class doing shorter sailings. You need a 7-day sailing to really experience an Oasis class ship. I know a lot of people now do a back-to-back, 3 and a 4 day and all that, or maybe 4 and 5. But Utopia straight out of the shipyard doing those shorter sailings, and come on. But anyway, that's horrible, man. And they all knew. I think they all knew each other, and then it's gotten a big fight. One thing I heard, and I know I have not heard any more about it, but it was a wedding party. The groom's family and the bride's family got in a big fight between the two of them. I don't know if you guys heard anything about that, but that's what I've kind of heard. So, man, I mentioned Carnival. There's a big, you guys heard about Buttergate. Buttergate. Oh man, I just don't know about. Somebody wrote in to John Heald complaining about the dining room. They swear up and down they're not serving butter; they're serving margarine. And so, John Heald says, 100% sure that they're getting butter, but they can get margarine if they ask for it. Miss Shanister, good to see you tonight. I guess this is the second time tonight. Good to see you. Hey, Sherman, welcome aboard, buddy. Oh man, I'm talking about Buttergate now. I think I should have saved that for Wednesday night because I know Uncle Dave will have a good time with that one. Them old people thinking they're serving me margarine. That's not butter. Oh Lord. Oh man. Just relax. Have a good time. If you need to ask the waiter to bring you some butter, he'd probably say, "Well, that's butter already." Anyway, um, the another fight, Long Beach, California. Long Beach is where they have the cruise terminal there, just in the Los Angeles area, and not that far, kind of in between Los Angeles and San Diego, more or less. And they have the terminal there that used to be the housing for the Spruce Goose that Howard Hughes built, that big old wooden plane he built that had like 4 engines on each wing and all that. I toured that once there. And that was a pretty interesting thing. And of course, the Queen Mary's sitting there too. She's a great museum, and you can actually go and spend the night on her. They use it as a hotel too. But the tour the ship though, that tour is a cool tour. Anyway, people outside the terminal there, the old dome there used to be for the Spruce Goose. They were, I think it was one of the Carnival ships. They were boarding the ship or getting ready to board the ship and embark on it. And they got in a big fight outside before they even get on the ship. Come on. Oh, man. I bet that's pretty cool, Shanster. I bet that was pretty cool. Yep. I wanted to spend the night there already, but we already had a room in a hotel somewhere. That's way back in the 80s for me. But anyway, I know it was the Carnival Firenze. That's right. I made a note of it. It was a Carnival Firenze. I guess Carnival Fun Ship Italian style is I guess you get a little irritated. I guess I don't know, but people, get on a cruise, you relax, enjoy yourself, be happy. What's this fighting stuff? Hey, Kathan, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Oh man, they cut. I told you about the Disney. They have cut the steel for the fourth Wish class Disney ship, and they don't have a name for that. Silver Hair Wisdom, welcome aboard. I appreciate you subscribing to me today. I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Welcome to my group here. We're all friends. We have a good time. Oh man! But it's set to set sail in 2027 somewhere. I think early 27. But it's Papenburg, Germany, where they build 144,000 tons. It's going to be another one of those 4,000 passenger ships that Disney's contract to have built. So that's a good thing. Papenburg, man, they're cranking out some. I think they've done the last 3 or 4 Disney ships, at least. And so that, I mean, as soon as they get the ship out of the dry dock, they lay the steel down for the next one. Man. Oh, did you hear about this ship is just ate up with problems. Well, I shouldn't say that. They have problems and they fix it and they go down the road and all that. That's the residence ship, the Villa V Residency, the Odyssey. That's the one that, what's that English town up there in Scotland, was hung up there for a while with some engine problems, but they finally repaired them. Then she got her going on her world tour. But she failed her health inspection by the U.S. Coast Guard. U.S. Health Department, excuse me. Score of 81. The passing grade's 86. She had a score of 81. So they got busy cleaning whatever it is they need to clean and get the temperature range right on some of their dishes and stuff. That's not good. 81 out of 86 men of passing. But Oh, I did hear that Carnival's going to have a big announcement Wednesday. I'm pretty sure we'll have that before our show, Sherman. And that's going to be probably going to be a topic. It's going to be a big announcement, and pretty sure this, from what I'm hearing from various sources, that they are going to announce the ship that's going to be replacing Dream in Galveston. And some people who happen to know what ship this is, sworn to secrecy, said that it's going to be big. And I'm asking them, said, big as in big ship? They got a smile and says, I can't say. Yes, Sherman. It happened right before it came on show, and then I got a couple more on while the show's going on. Man, I'm excited. 502. Yep. Man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you, and I tell you what, if you need anything, I make sure I subscribe back at you. I did Miss Silverhair Wisdom and a few other people today, and I did make sure that I was subscribed to you too. Yep. We all support one another, and I like that. That's what I like about this community. We take care of each other. But anyway, I was thinking it's going to be either Vista coming in, or I got a wild hair thinking that maybe another XL. Now maybe not such a wild hair idea. So we'll see what they announce. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're my number 502. I want that's your nickname, Shanster. You're 502. Oh Lord, but Galveston, man, I tell you, I'm looking to see some good. You already seen the drawings I posted, and Galveston's going to be in growth mode for the next 20 years, man. I tell you, one of the first things that's going to happen here soon, because Royal Caribbean's already talked to them again, set up an agreement to put in another dock over there where Royal Caribbean Terminal is. Take over that slip there to the west of where the battleship's going in. The slip the battleship's going in is the east slip. There's a west slip there. Well, that west slip's going to be filled in. That's going to be some new real estate there. And let's see. Yep. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Hey, Chris M. I don't know what happened, man. YouTube, they suck. I shouldn't say that too loud. They'll mess with me tonight. But yeah, I see you finally got over here. Phew. Appreciate you, Chris. But with Royal Caribbean, I know I have a sneaky suspicion they're trying to get another dock in where they can bring in two ships. They'll have a kind of like a satellite terminal down there next to the Royal Terminal, and they're looking to expand out the dock where they have down there now. They got room. They have room to move the ships down a little bit and put in another ship. And I have a sneaky suspicion they'll bring in some more Royal Caribbean ships, but I guarantee it's going to be a celebrity ship coming in too. So the celebrity's cranking out new ships too, and I guarantee you, I know murmurs in the background that we'll get one of those celebrity ships, and I'm really looking. Hey, Vicky, look what happened to my numbers. What have you done to me? I'm at 502 now, girl. I hit 500 right before the show started, and I picked up two more tonight during the show. I appreciate you a lot, girl. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Yay. But, yeah, man, I tell you what, I always tell, man, I've been trying to tell Derek, man, you guys need to move to Galveston, man. We're where it's happening. Mr. Bill, welcome aboard, sir. Armstrong Adventures, man. I love watching your videos, man. You're so down to earth. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You have a lot of knowledge too. You have a lot of knowledge, and I listen to. When Bill speaks, I listen. Oh man, y'all have some things to talk about, man. Let's bounce some ball around, man. What, Vicky, you had a great show today, man. You need to can it and put that and hang it on the wall. That was a great show today. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bill. Is it AOL? Did you hear about AOL today? They're shutting down the dial-up service. Oh, Navigator. I've been on Navigator, Bill. I like that ship. That is a cool ship. That was my first mega ship I ever sailed on back in 2014 out of Galveston. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the Navigator again in Galveston, but they got her secured over on the West Coast, which is good. They need that kind of ship over there. Yeah. Edge class. I'm thinking Edge class because they're building more and more of those Edge class ships, and they're getting a good inventory of that class of ship. I don't think it's going to be Millennium. Too small. Same thing as Solstice. With the kind of money investment that Royal Caribbean Corporation is putting in here in Galveston, they want a bigger return on money. The bigger ships, the way they do it, they get more passengers, and the ships go full. They sell out. All the ships sell out Galveston full. Yeah, I would not. No, I'm almost positive it'll be an Edge class. Oh, no gym tomorrow, huh, Sherman? Man, I tell you what. Man. I think the scene will fall in on me if I walked into the gym. I tell you what, working these apartment complexes and all lately, like I've been getting into steps, man. I've been getting into thousands and thousands of steps every day. Going upstairs and walk. We have some pretty big complexes, and yeah, I get those steps in, and it's showing. I've been on a keto diet, and I'm down in the 250 ring. I need to get down to 220s, but I'll get there. And keep it moving. Yep. God, who's on a cruise? 90 days from today. That the Island Time group cruise. Who's all fixing to go on a cruise before then? I'm guaranteed some of you guys are going on a cruise before then. And foodie, I grilled 2 T-bone steaks yesterday, and some asparagus and baked potato, and boy, that all turned out great. Now, when I eat baked potato, because I try to keep the carbs low, I get just a small potato just to go with it. But yep. Tell me about that yacht club. I heard so many great things about the yacht club. Yeah. Will G. There's a lot of perks in that yacht club. Now, I did go ahead and bought the drink package for Seascape, and I didn't think it's bad. I mean, I have been buying drink packages for a while because Royal Caribbean gives us 5 free drinks a day. Hey, James, my brother, how you doing tonight? Oh, buddy. But the drink packs were $3.50 each. For the 7-day sailing. And I said, you know what? I'm going to jump on that. Derek said, man, you need to jump on it. It's a deal, which I did. And I also got the 3 restaurant package on Seascape for $111 per person. I didn't think that was too bad either for three of their specialty restaurants, $111 per person. So I thought about at least at a minimum, we'll do the steakhouse twice and the teppanyaki, whatever they call that, the hibachi. Do that one night. Miss Lori, welcome on board here, Miss Lori. We had a good show. I was talking to Vicky about it with her show, and you you shamed me, so I had to join Vicky because you said I had to, and you know what? You were right. I'm glad I did. Lori, oh man, I had a blast with that show today. Had a great time. Oh man, and you guys get a chance, man. You got to tune in and watch. I know it's kind of in mid morning, 10 o'clock, and some of you can't, and sometimes I can't make it because of work. Chica, hey Chica, how you been doing? Good to see you tonight. But you guys, yes, you were with Vicky. You're a genuine person. That's why you were overwhelmed. You're a genuine woman. Oh man, that was fun. Oh yeah, Seashore is supposed to be just like the Seascape. I've heard. Now you think it's better than Chops? I'm a big Chops fan. If it's better than Chops, then I'm really looking forward to it because I'm a big. I like the filet in Chops. So I'm definitely. I'm glad we're going to maybe do 2 nights instead of just 1 night in the steakhouse. Yep. Back in room finally. Oh man. See what I'm trying to see here. Oh, there we go. I don't know. I tell you what, YouTube is just irritating me tonight. Donna she probably go for the ribeye. I'll tell her about that. Yeah, she's a big ribeye fan. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Caden, I'm excited. I'm a Royal Caribbean guy, and I'm excited about Seascape coming. Galveston has breeze come in all the time, and we don't have the temperatures that you hear about in Houston. The breeze may be a little warm and all that, but it's usually in the high 80s and sometimes in the 90s, may get up to mid 90s. But lately, we've been staying in the high 80s and sometimes the low 80s, mid 80s, and so the temperature's not too bad. We've been getting spot showers here and there occasionally. It's the tropics, man. We get little occasional showers here along the coast, more so than Houston does sometimes. And the water's been great this year. It's been fairly clear for most of the summer. The Galveston, everybody talks about how the Galveston water looks brown and muddy, but we haven't had too much brown muddy water for quite a while. So it's a good time to come to Galveston and enjoy some good clear water. And the waves been moderate, and that makes why I wasn't so muddy. But the beaches are good and clean. They've been raking the beaches every night. Make sure to pick up. They've been doing a good job at picking up the driftwood and all that, and kind of set it off the side because a lot of the artists come down there and pick through the driftwood and make stuff with it. Yeah, I'm looking at that, Kate. I hope that it's just as good as I think it is because I may do some more sailings on Seascape while it's here in Galveston. Whenever she leaves, I guarantee you it's going to be an upgrade to a bigger ship. I like to see one of the world ships come in. That'd be pretty cool. One of those world ships. It's see, Seascape's kind of mimicking some of the styling that Royal Caribbean has, and that's where they're going to really compete with Royal Caribbean. They have better pricing, and the things I hear, some of you already mentioned tonight, that the food is really is getting better and better and better. And I'm hoping that we do have a great cruise in November. And like I said, I'll book her again. I will. And I like to do Viva when she comes. I know somebody's doing Eddie, he's doing a booze cruise on Viva, I believe it is. I want to do that. I need to get with Eddie, see if he is getting that's situated and all that, and maybe get one of the slots for that. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, because it's Halloween. That's how I remember booze. I may sound like booze, booze cruise. He was disappointed. Yeah, I keep hearing there's some people who like it and some people don't. So that's why I'm kind of anxious to get on there and see for myself. Look out for the rain. Yeah, Wednesdays whenever they have the over at the Terminal 28 is where they're going to have the between 4 and 6 an open house, and they're going to show all the future expansion of the port, all the drawings and things that they could possibly do to go from right now, before they open the MSC, it's a 3-terminal port to a 7-terminal port by 2035 to 2045 range. That's phenomenal growth. That's phenomenal growth. Wednesday, 30% chance. 30% chance of rain. And when I say 30% chance, that's Houston percentage. Along the coast is a little different. A lot of times we're a little higher because the what are called sea breeze showers. We get those. We get those down here. See, is anybody? I know got the Viva coming up. The Legend and Miracle coming to Galveston. Carnival ships, and they're going to be, doing some regular itinerary, but they're also going to be doing some. I heard that too, Big Bob. I heard that too. Derek's first one I heard that from, but and so that could be interesting. I might, may try to get down there, and if she gets in there, I may try to catch her coming in. Videoed that, but Legend and Miracle coming in, and they're going to have some also alternative sailings too, some different itineraries. So keep an eye on that. And I'm still going to doing a few journeys, cruises. That's pretty cool, Will. That's pretty cool. That's kind of funny, James. Galveston's been having cooler weather than you guys up there. Up there in the Midwest. I know y'all been steamy and all that, but we haven't had that too many 100-degree weather days. Right now, Houston all's up in the mid-90s, upper 90s. But we're in a little stretch of 40, 60, 40, 30% chance of rain days through the next weekend. So, but we have to watch out for the little storms, little blow up. Occasionally a big blow up. Reason why I got to bring a new generator. So I digress. Okay. Oh man. What else y'all want to talk about, man? There, there's a lot of cruise news out there. I guess, what was it? Celebrity, God dang, what ship was it? I think one of y'all mentioned the name a while ago. That celebrity ship kept having an engine problem. I think they think they got it fixed, but they keep being gentle with the engine. They hadn't really. Oop, I see something, but well, I have missed some stuff. Oh, I heard. Wrong button. I heard that my wife's big on grits. I heard they have grits on Seascape. We always gotta have. Zachary. Hey, welcome aboard, Zachary. I just noticed that who was talking. It's still coming, man. It's still coming. We may have to wait till that fourth icon comes out to see. Legend comes out next. There's another one behind Legend that they've laid steel for, the keel, and they don't have a name for that. I still been saying it needs to be Texas of the Seas, but I'm getting hearing nothing but crickets from Royal Caribbean. They didn't like my suggestion. It needs to be called the Texas of the Seas. Hey, Carnival has a ship with a Texas Star on the bow. Why not? This will be like your hold my beer moment. I'll one up them. Oh well. Yes, Vicky. Sometimes I drink a little bit too much bourbon. Not tonight. I only had one sip tonight, Vicky. But yeah, an icon class is coming. Michael Bailey keeps mentioning that, and I don't know if it'll be a new one or if they'll just move icon over, and I'm okay with that. Tell you the truth. Yeah, there's another Oasis class being built after the fourth icon. Yes, the seventh Oasis class. And I haven't heard a name for that yet. Well, you know what I got. Bourbon Trace, Buffalo Trace. Princess has got to be coming back. Now, is it going to be a big splash or not? I do not know. But Princess will be back. Port of Galveston has not given up on him. I know Roger Reeves, the port director, he says he's been staying in communication with Princess, and eventually they will come back. Just a matter of when. I think with the expansion of the terminals and all that, I think that, and if we just tell them that we have a selection of some better cruise dates, maybe that'll help them make the decision to come back. Coach, yeah, Coach and I, we would like to on his show. We'll share together. That daggum pub on Harmony of the Seas, man, that's the one that got me hooked on Buffalo Trace. It would be silly. You would have to question their business acumen for not coming back to Galveston, because the ships went full. The ships were never empty. They never did go at less than 100% capacity. Princess has a good following here. And within an 8-hour drive from Galveston is 46 million people who live here. The population base, shoot. That's the reason why I'm saying Margaritaville's coming. Any day now, they're going to be announcing that the Beachcomber's going to come here. And I'm telling you, folks, Beachcomber is coming to Galveston. I know it. Buffalo Trace of the Seas. That's funny, Big Bob. But hey, it has a ring to it. Yeah. That it's going to be fun seeing a Margaritaville in Galveston. Galveston would be a good fit. There's a lot of parrot heads who live in this region. There's a lot of parrot heads, so it would definitely be an attraction. And I just think Margaritaville. I really, Big Stu. Yeah, I am too. It's a no-brainer. I mean, I'm trying to say that. Margaritaville, Beachcomber coming out of Galveston, no-brainer. I called that oil over a month ago that that third ship is going to be called Beachcomber about 2 or 3 weeks before the other guys picked it up. And I'm telling you, man, and at the same time, I've said it's coming to Galveston. I know it's coming to Galveston. And I've seen some of the evidence of it down to the port. So let's see. Yep, it's weird how they did that, James. It's really weird how they just out of the blue decide not to bring that was it Regal? So yep. And that Fortuna, I mean, I'm surprised to see Costa sell Fortuna off like that. It's not really that bad of a ship. It's not that. I guess Costa's looking to. What's going to happen to Costa? I mean, have you heard of them building more ships for them? I haven't heard. Or everyone that they're building it, Carnival grabs it as soon right before it comes out of the shipyard. That's my gut feel. Is it going to be absorbed into Carnival? I think Carnival's big enough where they don't need that many ships. That's a lot of ships. I think they would keep Costa there as needed, and keep it more of a Mediterranean line that way, and they'll keep your wet feet, sort of safe, keep your feet wet in the med, but and occasionally grab a ship. But them selling off Fortuna, that was a coup. I'm saying Margaritaville guys, they have. I like their business acumen. They have way they built that up to what they have now is perfect. If you're trying to build a small, inexpensive cruise line, the way they're doing it is I mean, textbook perfect. How they're doing that, and getting that Fortuna, which is a good ship, and they're going to Margaritaville that ship. They're going to change the style up to Margaritaville style. It's going to be their top ship. I guarantee you that. And for their top ship, they need to bring it to one of the top ports, which is Galveston. Vicky, I'm drinking water right now. I have the bourbon on standby. Yeah. That's the feeling I get, Laurie. The Costa, that's the feeling I get. It's just, I think Carnival's running it. They just throw some people over there as figureheads. That's what it seems like. That, I think whenever that Costa Concordia had its situation, had that bad incident, that took a lot out of them. I think it took a lot out of their leadership, and that was a sad thing. And so they kind of went the other way. I tell you what, Carnival likes to say it's fun ships, Italian style and all that, but like MSC was mainly a Mediterranean cruise line. they were selling them just for the Mediterranean European market. And there's a different style of cruising. The waiters are treated differently. Waiters treat the passengers differently. The food was even different. The way they prepared the food was different. A lot of people were saying how bad MSC food was, how bad the crew was, how they treated each other. But that's just the way they are over there. Now, over here, we have a little different way of life, the way we do things and how we expect things. And so MSC, you got handed to MSC. They knew that. And so MSC started improving the food, and then they started training their staff to be different, to be more friendly with the cruise passengers, because they tell them, said, you be friendly with the passengers. These passengers, they're not Europeans. These passengers would be friendly with you, which is the way we are. We love to be friendly with the crew. I mean, like we almost be swapping Christmas cards, every year. That we're getting so friendly with the staff. And I tell you what, one thing I do when I get on board the ship, I go ahead straight for the pub, and I tell the bartender, they say, hey, by the way, you're not going to be best friends for a week. That's right. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun, and it's a better way of cruising. I think it's a fun way to cruise, and it's a better way to cruise. And I think MSC is up for the challenge. I really do. Those people who own that cruise line, they're smart. They're smart, and they're really going to go all in on the American market. And everything I've seen so far is going to happen. It is happening. It has happened. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing Seascape when she comes in. And oh man, the cheap fun cruises didn't work. Oh yeah, they didn't work. Man, it's a shame. Yeah. Good. Let's do that. And I'll bring some stuff from the port to the show. I may be a minute too late. You two guys may have to get started without me, because I'm going to be flying up the Gulf Freeway, because that open house is over at 6. It's usually about a 45 minute drive. Maybe a little less than that. Depends how heavy my foot is, but but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time there, but just go talk to Roger Reeves and a few other people down there, and tell them this just get started, man. Let's get them all built. Let's get all these terminals going. Oh, one other thing that I do know going on behind, I totally forgot to say this, is that I know Carnival is pushing the port. They're having discussions right now with the Port of Galveston about either totally, I'm talking about down to the ground and rebuilding the terminals for 25 and 28, or do that with those two terminals and where the old grain elevator was, start building that. Well, I started saying the 5th, but it's going to be the 6th terminal right there next to that. So that's got a great dock right there too. That facility, it'll be a great, whenever they build that cruise terminal there, it's going to be a great cruise terminal. But they're talking. I tell you what, that may see some stuff come from Carnival on that, because they're jealous. They're jealous of what Royal Caribbean has down there. They want to have the same thing they see down there that MSC's getting and Royal Caribbean. Now you're going to start seeing these parking garages behind the other terminals from now on, because the port's going to tell the cruise line, says that's our business. Because we're going to make some money on those parking garages. And so they will. But they will maintain those parking garages and all that, build them just like you see it in MSC. See, they were supposed to build one of those there at the Royal Caribbean terminal. That got cut to save some money. That's going to be a future project you will see pop up over next to the Royal Caribbean terminal as a parking garage. There's supposed to be one right there to the west, to the east of the Royal Caribbean terminal, and that will happen. I'm surprised I hadn't heard that they're going to break ground on that. Yeah, Lori, I heard that about the gratuities. Yeah, I heard that. No, that's a shame. I think the staff needs to be much better taken care of. And I think that's one of the things they're seeing now that they're getting more of those tips that we pay them. There you go. Thank you, Sherman. Well, I won't be too late, but I am going to be bringing a pocket full of information. I know that. Have we? I sure did. I made it past 9 o'clock. Didn't realize how late we're getting, man. We're having a good night, just like we did on Vicky's show today. Having a good night, folks. I tell you what, man. I really want to cruise with all of you guys. Yep, I know the crew will love us. This is going to be a different coming into Galveston. Them coming out of Galveston. Jeremy, you tell Miss Cheryl I said you have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Vicky. I know. I love you guys. Love you too, Vicky. And I tell you what, folks, we'll have more stuff to talk about next Monday night. And tune in Wednesday night with the show that between Sherman, myself, and Uncle Dave. And we'll have some great discussions going on then. Yeah, and that Big Steve, I'm keeping that thought in my mind. Yeah, aces are. I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Aces are ace in the hole. That could very well be. So anyway, guys. We got to shut down, man. I know it's getting late, and all you guys past y'all's bedtime, getting close to my bedtime. And y'all, James, I hope to catch you down here. Probably be better Thursday because Wednesday that's the night for the show I do with Sherman and Uncle Dave. I'm going to barely have time to do that open house over at the port, and flying up here to catch those guys. But folks, y'all have a good night. Book a cruise, and I hope to catch you on a future cruise. Good night.